Alright YouTube, Woman 6 Falconer here. This is changing the cooling fan, or the fan, from your CPU cooler. This is a Cooler Master V8, the original. Alright, how old school is that? Of course, this computer was all put together back when that was like the newest, hottest thing, unless you were doing water cooling. Freaking awesome little setup here, you know, i7. It's like a 3-point whatever Ivy Bridge. You know, it was the newest and greatest. And I skimped on the video card, and it's still a killer video card, but you know, figure what the hell. Got my Hauppauge, or however the hell you pronounce it, 2250 tuner, which this friggin' thing is awesome. So anyways, the computer wasn't booting up. So what it was my cooler fan, okay? It shit the bed. I already swapped it out. Here's the original. The original came with your speed control, you know, red LEDs, but she just decided to crap out on me. So I had another one, no speed control on it. Basically the exact same fan, Cooler Master SickleFlow 120 millimeter fan, blue LEDs. So I swapped it out, and of course she booted right up. So I'll show you how. Now, if you have this cooler in an actual case, then you're gonna have to take the motherboard out to swap the fan up. But if you have one of these freaking, I can't remember, I bought this when I built it. I think they're listed like as test stand or something, but the freaking thing is awesome, man. Now that's how I do all my computers now, is just on one of these freaking open air stands, because you can't freaking beat it. But so what you want to do is these 4 screws right here, 2, 3, 4. You gotta take them out. They're 2.5 millimeter. All right, you just unscrew them. All right, and then down here, at the bottom, you have. Let me get my flashlight here. Down at the bottom here, you got a Phillips head right there. You got to take out, and then over here is another Phillips head. So that's the reason I say you're gonna have to probably take the motherboard out of the case if you are, you know, if you have a regular case on there, because I don't know how you'd get them 2 out. You know, it's mounted in a case. So I'll be right back. Let me get the camera on the tripod. I'll pull that out and show you how easy it is. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken out 3 of these already. I'll just take the last one out here real quick. So I mean, you know, what kind of a freaking moron would it, you know, taking 1 out the same as taking 4 out. Then what you want is a long Phillips head screwdriver to get up into these screws here. Now I'm using my little impact, which, you know, I'm man enough to do that. Now watch me fuck it up. You take that one out, and then you take the other one out. Alright, see, got the other one out. And then this just lifts right out of here. Bam, done. Unplug it from your connector on the motherboard. Alright, or you may have already previously done that. Wait, I gotta go butt my cigarette. And then all it is a matter of you got a tab here And on the other side. You just work them out with your fingers. You got to kind of pull down on the fan and work them out at the same time, and the fan will drop out. Well, you know what I mean. All right. It can be. There we go. All right. So, oops, sorry. So we got that side. Then you just do the same with the other side. Undo them tabs. And blammo. Alright. Done. Now to put the new fan in, you just get it. Stick it in there. Of course, you want to make sure your wire is where it should be. Because when you put this in, you want your wire to be, your plug to be on the outside, or so it'll plug into your motherboard, into the fan plug there. So then you get the new fan, and you just set this on here, and snap her on. Come on, bitch. Now you're going to be a prick. There you go. Blam. Blam. Done. Alright. That's it. Simple as that. Stick her in. Alright. Make sure it's clearing all the fins and everything so it sits down there. You want it to be down there nice and snug. See what was happening in the old fan, I don't know why, but it was seemed to be catching on the fins, but that's it. Stick your screw it down on the top there. Of course, like I say, if you have your motherboard in a case, of course, I'm sure if you built a computer with a Cooler Master V8, I'm not telling you nothing. So, but I don't know why the hell I'm even making this video. Well, just for shits and giggles. All right, so blam. Of course, you don't have to reef it down. Pretend we got all four in there. And I'll stick the two on the bottom here. Oh, God. Of course, you can do this with manual tools. You don't need a impact driver to do this. Oh, God. Bingo bango. Plug her in. And you don't have to use a, you don't have to buy one with the speed control on there. Because I just, I left mine running on full speed anyways. So, I gotta plug this biatch in there. There you go. Bam. Done. Stick your other two in there. Freaking nice system, I'll tell you what. So, alright, YouTube. I thought what I'd do here before I go hook this up. I hooked the original fan up to the chassis fan number 3 port, The speed control is working on it. Alright. But the thing is, if you are actually holding this in your hand, now when it's on low, there's no problem. When you turn it up to high, there's a lot of vibration in that fan there. Alright. So, I mean, pretty much the fan is worn out. There's nothing you can do with it. The fan I put in to replace it is working fine. Alright, it's sucking and blowing and, you know, just like any good woman. No. I mean, like any good computer fan. So, I'll go get it hooked up, make sure she boots up, and that'll be that.